We've talked a lot about some of the challenges now of working on the front lines. I really, really value those that are working in your role and in your organization because they are the face of the brand. So I do work in marketing, disclaimer. And so a lot of times I'm trying to shape a positive brand impression, we want brand affinity. We want people to be able to draw into our brand. Like some people just love Apple. They love Apple products. Doesn't matter what the price is. Some people love a Honda or a Toyota car. They're not going to consider anything else. But the reality is that in addition to the product, it's those customer support and customer success professionals that really make or break the brand impressions.
100%. I always say to my team that, not only are we in customer success or customer support, we're marketers, we're salespeople, right? Especially in our business where there's so, we're part of the Shopify ecosystem and so much of our exposure, right? This is a marketing strategy, is about reviews within the Shopify store, right? And so many, if you go and look at the Shopify reviews for Privy, there are so many of them who mention folks on my team by name. That's how I know we're doing a good job. When someone not only says hey, this was a great interaction, but Jess helped me or Ariel helped me or, whoever it was, that they, exactly. If they remember their name, that to me is huge. And so the fact that, working with a lot of SMB or even, mid-market merchants, a lot of times those companies that service those industries actually try and get away with having the most minimal support that they can have for their customers because margins and it can be expensive and all this sort of stuff. And so they're not necessarily reinvesting in that customer base. And so we really stand out in that regard, especially for, like I said, the segment of merchants that we serve, because we have always, and this started, with our CEO and he has always believed that, and which is why we've been able to resource this, this team very well, is that it's a huge piece of our business that goes just beyond, I hate when businesses look at support as just, this is a cost center. And it's such an old, crusty way of thinking. I feel like I was saying, there's marketing opportunities here. There's sales opportunities, right? Especially in a business like ours where there's a lot of self-serve. You don't necessarily have to go through a salesperson to buy one of our products. Or we can flag some larger opportunities up to our sales team. If it's a larger merchant who is, trialing, and we can say hey, Mr. or Ms. Salesperson, I want to reach out to this lead here because they're kind of a juicy one, So there's a lot of interaction, and I think if businesses had a little bit more imagination around what support really means and what it could do for their business, they would, fund and resource some of these organizations in a way that would reflect that.